So, hi, I am super excited that you are here. If we haven't met, I'm Connie. I'm a business strategist. I love helping you make more money, have all the pieces put together, because so many times we're missing a few pieces. And so I'm here to just serve you, to be able to help you grow your business. So today in our business strategy, I do like really super quick, something you can implement. Okay. I want you to take action, not feel like you have to have a million different things. Okay. But like, I want you to take some action today. Okay. So today we're going to talk about Instagram strategy 2021. Okay. Instagram, just like any social media platform, just keeps changing. It just keeps evolving. It just some days feels like you have no idea what they want. Okay. But here's what I know about people. Okay. Every single person on this planet wants to be seen and wants to be heard. Okay. So, how do you make them feel that way? Okay. So, let's dive into stories for just a second. I'm going to give you two things I want you to implement today. One, people buy from people. So, the first thing you need to do is you need to be visible on Instagram. Okay. And before you put your hand up and tell me, some of you are like me, you love being on video, like it doesn't bother you. I know for some of you guys, hair has to be perfect, makeup has to be perfect, all this stuff has to be perfect. And I'm going to tell you, they hear you before they see you. Really, truly, honestly. Okay. How many influencers do you see out there that you're just like, I don't want any part of you. Like you're so fake and not real. Okay. People want real people, but people also buy from people. Okay. So if all you're putting up is beautiful pictures, there's a place for that. But I'm going to tell you, it's going to affect your sales. Okay. So here's what I'm going to tell you to do: grab your camera or grab your phone. Okay. And simply put it on video, do 15 seconds at a time and speak from your heart a little bit. Okay. One, you should already know what your product is that you're going to promote, or your email list, or whatever that is, whatever the next step is. But I want you to just talk to that person like as if you've met them at a coffee shop and you're talking to them on the other side of a table. Okay. Talk to one person. One person. Okay. If you have to delete it and do it a few times, so be it. But I'm not after, is it perfect? They don't want it perfect. They want it to be real and authentic and feel like if they walked up to you in the grocery store that they could have a conversation with you. Okay, so I want you to do 15 to 30 seconds, okay? Just talk to them for a few minutes. And then I want you to put them into the next step. And here's what it looks like: Instagram strategy 2021, okay? Is the best thing to do is to get them into your direct messages to start a conversation, okay? Don't be that salesy person. Don't be that yucky. I just want you to get them into your direct messages, okay? I have a template for you that you can absolutely have for free, okay? So let me share that so you can see that, and let's talk about this strategy. Okay, so here's the template, okay? And here's the cool thing about Canva and templates. You can go in here, you can change the color if you want to do it a different color. Okay, you can change, these are arrows, you can change the arrows, you can put top bottom, it doesn't really matter, okay? But I want you to think about a product or a service that you offer. Okay, what is something that maybe they need some more information on? So if you're a blogger, do they need a recipe for chicken or beef? Okay, this works in any industry. Okay, if you're a real estate agent, do they prefer this house or that house? Are they looking for a one story or a two story? Okay, so whatever that looks like, for your industry. Now, if you're like, honey, I'm not really sure like how to do all this. I offer business strategy sessions. Okay. I only do 3 a week. That's it. So if you want in on that, just let me know. Okay. I literally walk through everything and you have a 2 month really solid plan. We write out some of your emails. Like it's an intense, it's typically about 2 hours. Okay. So if you want that, absolutely let me know. But I want you guys to download this. Here's the cool thing with this. You can take a photo. That's why I love these little frames. Okay, so you can use this template again and again and again. Let's say you sell shirts. Okay, so you simply pull it over there, take your own photo. Okay, see how that does? And then you could change the wording. Okay, which one do you love more, A or B? Okay, and then you just click on delete. Okay, and then you have the template saved. Make a copy of it, save it. Use this often. Okay, now here in the middle, you're gonna put the question box for Instagram. Okay, and ask them to message you. And what that does is that puts them in your direct messages. Okay, now here's where the strategy comes into play. Okay, because most people, okay, and it's just kind of spammy, and all of you have had this happen. Somebody comments, or you comment on something, and then all of a sudden somebody's like, well, here's the link to it. Okay. It's just kind of spammy, right? It feels a little yucky. And so I want you to take a few minutes and I want you to do this strategy, okay? And I wrote down the steps because, and I'll put them in the description below. Okay, so one, I want you to thank them for responding. You know, hey, Susie, thanks so much for responding. And then I want you to tell them, man, that was such a great choice. Okay, so we're going to validate that we've seen them and we've heard them and that they have a great opinion. Okay, so thank you for responding. Such a great choice. And then I want you to ask them a question. Okay, and here's the question I thought about. What do you love or need about the choice that they made? Okay. So, like the t shirts, like, what do you love about the yellow t shirt? Okay. And then wait for them to respond. Okay. This makes you build that like and that trust. They don't feel like you're just after a sale. They feel like, oh my goodness, she's actually listening to me. How many times do we go through our day and nobody listens to us? I mean, the kids aren't listening, the husband maybe, spouse may not be listening. I want you to take a minute and really hear them, okay? And then let them answer that. And I want you to reflect back. So maybe she says, you know, oh, yellow is my favorite color. It looks so great on me. And then I want you to reflect back to her, okay? Oh, so yellow looks amazing on you. So, you know, is it just one shade of color of yellow or is it, you know, some multiple shades that you really love? Um, I love that you know like what colors look good on you. So do you see like we're building her up, we're encouraging her, we're helping them be seen and heard. Okay, so reflect back. And then I want you, if it feels right, okay, sometimes we have to ask a few more questions. If they're a little standoffish, ask a few more questions. But I want you to offer them something of value. Okay, that could be a link. You know, you could say to the gal who loves the yellow t-shirts, hey, I have some great ones. Like I want you to get really specific here. Okay, so many times when people are trying to sell, they will be like, oh, well, here's all the yellow t-shirts. Okay. It takes you just a few more seconds to say, hey, Sally, oh my goodness, I love that you love yellow. I was looking through our inventory and I think this would be a great color on you. What do you think? Do you love this color or do you love that color? Give them a couple different choices. One, you're compliment and be sincere about it. Okay. People can tell when you're just being salesy. Okay. Be sincere about it. Help them be able to see themselves in it. You know, you could even say something like, this t-shirt would look amazing on you if you love yellow. It's also super comfy. It's great, for that summertime. It's not too hot, but it's gonna, be a great shirt that people will compliment. Okay, like build it up just a little bit. Again, don't be salesy and don't lie and be ethical. Okay, but you can send them a link. It might be appropriate to send them to get into your email opt-in, okay, or to just get a little bit more information. Some people are going to take a little bit longer, so you may have to keep the conversation going just a little bit. Okay, at some point, if you're like, honey, I don't feel like they're moving towards a sell, awesome, get them into your email. Okay, there's a statistic I read the other day in a book, and he said like 15% of people will buy immediately. The other 85% of people, they need some time. They need your weekly email. They need some catching up once in a while. Okay. They need more value. And that's just because they're a little bit skeptical. They've probably been burned on online products, etc. Okay. So keep that in mind. If it's a no, it's just a no right this second. It's not a no forever. Okay. I mean, literally, think about this. They reached out to you. Okay. So here's what I want you to do today. Okay. I want you to do a 15 to 30-second video, post it on Instagram. Okay. Super easy to do. I want you to take the template and I want you to download that, make it your own. Okay. And then I want you to start a conversation. Okay. That's what I want you to do. I also like if you're looking at all of these pieces, I want you to do. I've created a not really a checklist. It's really like a form that tells you like here are the pieces that your business needs. If you want a successful business, here are the pieces again and again and again. I see that will help you be able to do that. So download that. Okay, it's in the description. But I want you to download that and be able to have a successful business. Okay. There's so much that you can do when you're making more money. Like, let's be real, right? So I want you to take a look at that and download that, get some value from that. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Okay. I'm super excited. I also usually once a month do a giveaway. So when you show me that you've done the thing, okay, so you can tag me on Instagram. My bio link is in the um, description. To think where's it at? It's in that description. But I want you to tag me on Instagram or Facebook, or tag my business. Okay. Um, I love inviting people to a little private Q&A so you can ask questions and some of that, but that comes from you taking action. Okay, so take some action, tag me, and I'll put your name down and you'll get invited to a private Q&A with me. Okay, guys, have an amazing day. I am so excited to see your business grow. Like, I just see it again and again and again, and I love it. So, anyway, thank you. If you have any questions, put them below in the comments. Make sure that you subscribe and like and do the bell, okay? And I know you may have to log in if you're on a mobile phone. It's worth it because I put up something every single day. So, one, you can get a lot of templates. Two, you can get a lot of strategy that works in different aspects of your business. Okay, so we'll see you guys on the next one.